Hello guys, welcome back to my channel, and in this tutorial I'm going to teach you how to determine a progression of a song, because I know there are some people out there that get confused. They don't know how to determine a progression and accompany a song that somebody is singing. So first of all, I'm going to begin. I realize many people are playing in the key of F sharp, but I am, however, presenting this tutorial in a way that will be applicable in any other key, because playing all keys is actually playing up with understanding and transferring that knowledge to any other key. Okay, so to begin with, you must know the scale in which you are playing. That is simply the key in which you are playing. So if I'm playing in the key of F sharp, I must know the F sharp major scale, and from there, since the scales gives us chords, then I must determine what we call the primary chords. The primary chords are simply the 1, the 4, and the 5 in any key. So if I'm in the key of G, G is going to be my 1, because I must determine the scale do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. Okay, so the do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do is the scale, and do gives us the chord 1, the 4 gives us the chord 4, the fa, and the so gives us the chord 5. That's in G. Okay, in F sharp you will have F sharp as your 1, B major as your 4, and C sharp as your 5. So those are your primary chords, and in any key it is 1, 4, and 5. Why do we first determine the primary chords? The primary chords are the chords that normally carry any song before substitution is done. Substitution is when we replace one chord with another, but maintaining the harmonic function of that chord. Now, so if somebody, say for example, begins singing in this keys, so I'm already pitched in F sharp. Say I begin singing anything like redeemed, how I love to proclaim you, redeemed by the blood of the Lamb. So how, assuming I've never accompanied that song, how do I determine the progression in which the singer is singing, such that I may get easy time accompanying him or her? So many people think like I will get the solfege of the song like so, la, ti, do, so, do, re, 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 do, re, mi. But if you are a beginner and your musical ear has not yet grown to an extent that you can get the melody right, you always begin accompanying in chords. Redeemed, how I love to proclaim it, redeemed by the blood of the Lamb. That is normally what happens with every beginner. Now, and even there is a time when you are accompanying, you don't necessarily play the melody all through, because you don't need to compete with the singing. And so even in an advanced level, there's a time when we do accompany just with chords only. So, but what you need to understand is that when we are creating our bass lines, we always play the roots of the chords that we play in the right hand. So for example, if I'm playing the chord 1 in F sharp, that's do, mi, so, I'll be playing do, which is the root. I hope guys you understand how we build triads, the root, the third, and the fifth. So when you are playing this chord, so often we play the bass in the root in the bass. And so I can easily, if I use the bass line, I can easily determine the progression with ease. How? So if for example somebody is singing and I've realized we are in the key of F sharp, so I'll be redeemed, how I love to proclaim it. So I will in that chord determine that chord 1 is going to, it doesn't matter which inversion. So redeemed, how I love to proclaim it, redeemed, so redeemed, so by by the blood of the Lamb. So in the left hand, I will determine, it is easy to determine the bass line, the bass note, because normally they are wide apart, and the musical ear, which has not developed so largely, can easily determine the difference between these two notes. Okay, remember the root of the 1 is the F sharp, the B will be the root of the 4, and the C sharp will be the root of the 5. It doesn't matter in which octave you are going to play in. Okay, so from there, if I move redeemed, that one doesn't sound as best. Redeemed. So we sometimes use elimination at the beginning stages to help us determine the correct chord. So if I play like redeemed, so I'll realize like if I play my chord 4, it is not gonna agree with the song at that point. So what I'll do, I'll from the 1, that is chord 1, redeemed, how I love to proclaim it, then redeemed, that's the root of the 5, and so redeemed by the blood of the Lamb. Okay, so at any point in a song, if I'm playing at the chord point, at the point where I play my chord, the singer should be singing one of the notes that belong or is a chord member of the chord I'm playing in. So if I play so, you see, redeemed, how I love, is a chord 1 member. So, la, ti, do, at the chord point. Do, so, do, re. That's why chord 5 is going to work for us at that point. It doesn't matter how you are going to play it, it will depend upon your experience and the level of your expertise. So that's chord 5, the C sharp major. I'm playing it as C add 9, C sharp add 9. Been by the blood of the Lamb. Ta 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 ta. The next line just plays like almost the same. Then 5 again. T T, because ta 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 ta. So the stanza is going to be carried by just 2 chords, the 1 and the 5. But the chorus will be redeemed. You see, now the 4 sounds like the re, so I play redeemed. You can try the 5, redeemed, it doesn't agree. Okay, so I'll play redeemed, redeemed, that will not agree, so I'm going back, redeemed, redeemed. So the bass note easily gives you the progression as opposed to tracing the melody if your musical ear has not grown. So for a beginner, use the bass notes. It will help you get the progression much faster than in the right hand. So if I play redeemed, redeemed, redeemed by the blood of the Lamb. So that's 4 1, then 5 back to the 1, redeemed, back to redeemed by the ta 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 or ta. So that is a 4 1 5 1 progression just from the roots. So I will play the 4 to the 1, then 5 to the 1, to the 4, to the 1, then 5. So before you start putting any passing note or passing chords, before trying to do any substitution, first get the progression right by using the primary chords. Okay? Yes. And then from there you can watch this video on substitution part 1 to help you know how to replace chords to sound differently when you will be accompanying now the song by deepening your understanding on how chords relate, knowing about all the diatonic triads and how they relate, before then moving to chromatic chords and start to add more passing chords to sound more professional or mature in your playing journey. Otherwise, see you in next tutorial, and be blessed.